Some say yoga is just stretching, and others insist it is a spiritual practice and there is no separating the poses from the practice. However, the poses are able to be separated from the practice. Here's why. The poses came first. Children and animals alike naturally do those poses. They aren't yogis, yet they do those stretches because they are good stretches. It's not worship to them, it's inherent. What happened is that by observing people and nature through a desire to connect with the divine, those stretches were repurposed into worship of Hindu gods. It was their way of trying to align with the universal spirit that they believe in. Now, yes, the point of religious yoga, that is, breath work, poses, and meditation, is to awaken the Kundalini spirit, a serpent energy that they believe leads to enlightenment. But because the stretches came first and are inherent in people and animals who do not have this goal in mind, the stretches themselves are not bad. To me, it's in the same way that people may use herbs to cast spells, which often gives herbalism a bad reputation. But the herbs came first. Using them in dark spiritual practices came second. Or, in another way, it's like how God is separate from religion. God came first, and the ancient Israelites knew of and believed in the coming Messiah. Yet, some religious people can't seem to understand that being a Christian and knowing God are not the same thing, and that you can know him and his son outside of the confines of a man-made belief system, because of course you can, since Yah and his laws and statutes came before the man-made religions loosely based on his word. Religions do not own God nor his creation. In the West, yoga was further repurposed into a fitness routine. However, there does appear to still be a spiritual element to Western yoga. That being the New Age, since the New Age repurposes Eastern spiritual practices. So personally, I wouldn't do Eastern yoga nor Western yoga because both don't align with my spiritual beliefs. I came from the New Age and I don't want to go back. I also wouldn't think it is a good idea for disciples of YAHUAH, you may call him Jesus, to repurpose Western yoga and call it holy yoga or whatever. I know certain people who claim to be disciples of YAHUAH think they can just reclaim things by calling it holy themselves, but Yah doesn't want your defective, lazy, or profane sacrifices, Cain. To be holy means to be set apart for Yah's use. It means to be different from the world. So repurposing things that are not of Yah is by definition unholy. But you can stretch. It is a fine line due to the fact that religious yoga took something natural and incorporated it into their spiritual practices. But they do not own the stretches that Yah's creatures and creation do naturally. So if you want to stretch, just stretch. Don't call it holy anything. Just stretch. Your back will thank you. There's no reason to repurpose yoga. You can literally just call it stretching and move on with your day. And while you are at it, remove the Greek and Roman influence from your understanding of the Bible to include the false image and role of the Messiah. Peace.